Brothers and sisters, tomorrow is Palm Sunday. And Jesus, in a glorious way, will ride in on a donkey, and many will recognize the Messiah in him, laying down palms. But today, a day before that all happens, we hear that the archpriests, the Pharisees, are afraid. They're afraid that if too many people believe in Jesus, the Romans will come down, will destroy their temples and the whole nation. Jesus had a mission to fulfill. And in the amazing plan of God, in order to save us, even the fear of the archpriests and the Pharisees helped Jesus fulfill that. But that reality shows us also how all of God's missions, how all of God's plans work. Because notice that where I am most needed, where God is sending me, is always the place where I feel the least welcome, where I struggle the most to go to, where I feel the most hated, the most despised, the most marginalized. And it could be my school, it could be my place of work, it could be my very home. Because notice that the place where I find the most difficulty to show love, to be good, is often the place that I have most fears linked to. I have most self-confidence issues linked to. I have an ambition that maybe isn't fulfilled, but I am most needed there because love is most needed there. Even notice this time that we're living out. For many of us, it's so hard to be at home, because at home, those that love me the most, that are my closest family, know me for the good and for the bad. It's not school where I can show my best side. It's not work where I always show my skills and talents. It's the place where, yes, my talents are known, but even more, my weaknesses are known. And God calls us there to work on ourselves. Wherever that place may be, that is our mission. Because that's where God wants to use us as a tool for the good, for His love to grow. So before we walk into Jerusalem tomorrow, welcoming Jesus on a donkey, let us remember that we are to be those donkeys, those tools that will take Christ to others. And sometimes we want to take Jesus' place in it, and we want to put Him in our shadow. That's when all the goodness that we presumably do mixes up with our heads. And it's good to put ourselves in the image of that donkey, because it's very likely that that donkey walking in to Jerusalem with Jesus sitting on him was quite perplexed, thinking, wow, they're welcoming me as a king, forgetting that the true king was sitting on its back. We are to take Christ to others, remembering that we were just a tool, but a very needed tool that God chose in His grace to use. And let us fulfill it. Have a blessed Saturday, and God bless.